It's lunchtime. I'm not in the mood for lunch. Kind of in the mood for breakfast. Had some cereal this morning. Just didn't hold me over. Somebody on one of my videos recommended that I try the biscuits and gravy. I apologize, I do not remember who it was. But you know who you are. If you recommended it, then thank you. But we're going to give this a try. So what do we got here? Calories, 310. Calories from fat, 130. Cholesterol, 10. Sodium, 900 milligrams. 38% recommended daily value. Protein, 8 grams. Calcium, 20%. Vitamin C, 0. Iron, 15%. Let's open this up and take a look at it. Get that oxygen absorber out of there. Had some showers, moved through the area, so I was like, well, I'll just take a break for a little bit. Get that out of there. That's what it looks like. And let's get the stove fired up, get some water boiling, have us some lunch. Water's been boiling for just a couple of minutes now. The instructions say add hot water. I like to get that water a little boiling. We're just going to take, I'll pour it right in there. Now, it said 3/4 cup, which is 6 ounces. But I'm adding a full 8 ounces. There we go. Be careful shaking this around. Sometimes the zipper will come on, the ziplock, like right there. It almost came undone. It says to stir it. I take it, just shake it up a little bit. Shake it up a little bit. We'll let that sit for a little while till it cools off. There was a guy that made a comment on my video and had a big stack of wood up here. Using a log split on the tractor. Split a bunch of wood to cut some small oak trees down. Whenever I was working right over here, cut some small oak trees down. Had the wood piled up. Oh yeah, that's feeling good. Had the wood piled up, and he made a comment. Staged wood, check. Staged chainsaw, check. Staged handgun, check. I thought to myself that I didn't recognize his name for one thing, so I don't know how many of my videos he's watched. Guys, I don't try to stage anything. I'll take my chainsaws out here. I've been using the chainsaws. Instead of having them over the ground, I'll set them up here for y'all to see them. See what I'm using. My stove, my handgun. Whenever I'm working out here on the farm, I usually have either my shotgun, my AR, one of my handguns, whether a 1911 or my new little Glock. Gotta throw a shout out to Glock. I am not keeping around in the chamber either. I did a Glock video about how unsafe they are. That if you reach out and you grab it, that you could actually squeeze that trigger. So I've got it. Not keeping around in the chamber, and I've got a holster coming for it. So what you see, I try to do my videos to what you see is what I'm doing. I mean, I've had the tractor parked in the background, so you know I'm not just talking about stuff, that I'm actually out here doing things. That's another thing I want to talk about. I don't understand something. There's a lot of prepper videos out there. Not going to mention any names. But all they do is talk. You don't even see their face. You don't see them doing anything. All they are is talking. It's like they're reading from a script or something. And their videos get tens of thousands of views. They never show their face. They never show them doing anything. All they do is take a bunch of pictures, put it into a slideshow, and talk over it. It's not even their pictures. They grab the pictures off the internet. I mean, so what kind of person is this? Do they really know what they're doing? Are they really prepping? Or are they just doing this to make money? Let's see how this stuff is. Needs pepper. I already tell right now, it needs more pepper. Alright. See the biscuits, gravy, a piece of sausage, pork sausage. Very first impression, even though it's got 900 milligrams of sodium, does not taste overbearing sodium. It tastes like homemade biscuits and gravy. Ham. Needs more pork sausage. I mean, but it is biscuits and gravy with pork sausage. So I don't expect it to have an overbearing pork. Okay. This is good. It's very good. Probably one of the better breakfast menus that I've had from Mountain House. Yep. Very, very good. Not just breakfast. I put it right up there with lasagna. Probably better than chili mac. This got more in it. This had 2.29 ounces. Chili mac I only think had 1.6 or some odd ounces. Okay, yeah. This needs a little bit more pepper, which I do not blame Mountain House for. So have pepper anyway. They're at your house or out on their hiking trip. Now this is all right. This is all right. Regular kitchen spoon is just a little bit short to reach all the way to the bottom, which is fine. I'm not complaining. Tastes just as good as the store-bought biscuits, store-bought gravy mix. It's all right. 8 ounces of water seems to be good. It's not too runny. Piece of the biscuit tastes like it may not have been reconstituted enough. It's fine though. Okay, now let's talk about the prepping channels on YouTube. Let's go back to that. I like to watch people that are out doing stuff. Like I said, like Becky's Olmstead. Subscribe to her. I'd like to see some of her videos. Southern Prepper. I don't watch all their videos, depending on what they're doing. The people who do just like slideshows, don't care for them. To me, they're fake preppers. They're not showing what they're doing. They're using slideshows and pictures that other people produce. And so they're not really there. They're not, to me, they're not a real prepper. And then there are the people that have a table. Now, I do this sometimes. I have a table. I'll put the camera down on the table. This is still very good. If I had some extra pepper, I've got some pepper in my bag, but it's kind of old. There are the people that say, just look at the table, open up a package, talk about it, and they get tens and tens of thousands of views on it. But, I mean, they don't actually go out and do anything. I like to watch people who do stuff. To me, I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, and that's all right. That the people who just use the pictures and slideshows, I'm not going to mention any names. I've already talked about the ones that I enjoy. And the ones that just look at a table and talk about something, as far as I know, they're reading a script off Amazon or a product description off the website. They're not doing anything. You need to get out and do stuff, guys. Remember the video about motivating armchair preppers? Something like that. To me, the people that just look at the table and then they use slideshow to and just talk about it, those are armchair preppers. Simply because they're not doing anything. It's still a little warm. Y'all hear that hawk? Chicken hawk? Red-tailed hawk? Anyway, guys, I've enjoyed our talk. Hope you have too. Biscuits and gravy is pretty good. I'm going to put it right there at the top of my breakfast menu, right next to scrambled eggs. Remember the skillet, breakfast skillet? That stuff was bad. I don't care for it at all. Alright, but anyway. Just about done. God bless. I'll talk to y'all later.